Yo, Steezy, back up in this bitch. I ain't really want to do this. I mean, I kind of did, but I kind of didn't want to. But we just got more news, so this will be a follow-up. And maybe like a little in-depth on reasoning why I think 6ix9ine should snitch. And I think he's going to, and I thought he was going to. And it has just been released. I was reading this TMZ article. He basically was transferred to a new facility. And I don't think they said where, or they might have, but it's a new facility where you basically go to cop like a plea deal. You work with the feds. So yeah, he's been transferred to a facility regularly used to house witnesses who cooperate with the feds. Yeah, so they are saying though that it's more for like a security like reasons. Supposedly he was getting threats in that prison. But let's go over this because I had made some comments on Instagram and the shits are blowing up. They're going crazy. A lot of people are replying and shit. So I'll dig into it right now. I'm not sure which one I want to start with because all right. Actually, most of them were on 50's page. So 50, he was posting. Did he delete the other shit? What a fucking dick! Oh hell no! My comments gone. Oh no, that was the best one. All right, well, he had posted some shit, and then I was like, 6ix9ine working with the feds or whatever. But anyway, point is like, bruh, the reason why I think he should snitch and why I think he will snitch. First of all, let's just get this out the way. You don't want to be in fucking prison, right? At all. Really, you don't really want to be in prison. Especially if you're fucking known for having rainbow hair, a bunch of fucking 69s tattooed on your body, including a giant one on your chest and a giant one on your fucking forehead. And then having a sexual misconduct case, which you're on probation for. You really do not want to go to a fucking prison under those circumstances. So I see why he would snitch if he does snitches. If I was in that position, bruh, I'm not going to fucking prison knowing that I went viral for having fucking rainbow hair and having 6ix9ines all over my body to promote my shitty music. Like, bruh. That's just one. Second of all, they put out a fucking hit on you, supposedly, allegedly. They were stealing your money, Shoddy and Treyway and all that shit. Like, they were stealing, supposedly, allegedly, or your promoters or whatever, the people you said you fired. Supposedly, they were taking money from you, right? And then when you aired that shit out, supposedly they had put a hit on you to get super violated, supposedly. So I'm putting myself in this like situation where like, okay, if I was like a fucking My Little Pony, right, and I had like fucking rainbow hair, 6ix9ines all over my body, sexual misconduct case, I tell the whole entire planet to suck my dick. I'm starting beef in every fucking city I go to, saying I don't got to check in, like. All this shit leading up to now, bro. Like, if I did all that, bro, and I was a troll to that extent, bro, I'm fucking snitching my life away. Like I said, like, you do not want to be in prison under those circumstances, bro. Especially when your team fucking turned kind of against you, too. Taking your money and trying to put a hit out on you. Bruh. But no, one of the comments that I wanted to go over, like, okay. So 50's accusing Ebro of talking to the police because the NYPD has sent Hot 97, and they send Hot 97 like a letter saying, like, oh, his time has come, whatever, he's been arrested, blah, blah, blah. he read the letter on the Hot 97 show. So I'm not really trying to get into the whole entire letter, but 50 basically is just saying, yo, they're sending you shit because you're talking to them, you're working with them. Like, and that's kind of weird that they would send Hot 97 fucking letter. NYPD would send Hot 97 a letter. That's a little fucking strange, I would say, but nonetheless, 50's post, he just posted like a zoomed in screenshot of like fucking his Instagram shit or whatever. And he's like, come on, man, how did your conversation start with the police? How often do you have Starbucks and go over current events? Like, bruh. And then my comment was fucking, was right there. It's, I was just like, don't let this distract you from the fact 6ix9ine working with the police as we speak. So people started replying and shit. And let me go all the way to the top. LOL for real, he don't want life in prison. People saying facts. People saying the real rat. People saying 100 fucking bullseye, like spot on. But then we got a guy that's saying just because they transferred him to a separate facility without gangs doesn't make him a rat. They had to move in for his safety. Fuck out of here. Okay, I mean I understand that, bro. Like he's in, supposedly he was in general population in at MDC he was in general pop. He wasn't under protective custody or whatever, but there were some other people saying that there's no way they're just gonna really throw him into like general pop. They probably had him sectioned off into like, I don't know, into like a cell block that was like less violent, less prone to any type of crime and shit like that. That's probably where they had him. I really doubt they just threw him into general population. If they really just threw him into general population, he probably wouldn't be getting threats. He'd probably be getting like hurt. He'd probably already be hurt and touched. Maybe that already did happen if I'm wrong. And he's like fucking begging to get out of there, and maybe they responded to him begging to get out of the shitty situation. And that's probably maybe why they moved him. Or they are saying that this facility is used for witnesses who cut deals, talking to the feds, snitching, whatever. Yeah, other people saying, "Oh, money is key." Money is key, man. If you have the money, I mean, he's a top dog. He was a top dog repping that whole shit. So, I mean, it's kind of understandable. They switch up on him. If they switched up on me, took my money, switched up on me, try to put out a hit on me to get hurt, killed, possibly. You're getting fucking snitched on, bro. Like, you're getting... I am not spending fucking time... If I can get out of it, I'm not spending time in fucking prison. Like I said a million times, with rainbow hair and fucking... and a giant 6ix9ine tattoo to my forehead, bro. I'm not going into prison looking like a bitch. I'm not going into prison looking like I just suck Skittles out of fucking DJ Academic's asshole. Like, I'm not doing prison under those circumstances, bro. Like... Mind you, if I was down with that team and we were solid, like, I ain't talking. You know what I mean? Like, just in his situation, I would snitch, and I can see why he would snitch. And like, it could lead to the end of his career, which, I mean, his career is kind of... I feel like this nigga has no real fans. Like, everybody just tunes in to see, like, all right, is he going to get fucked up? Is he going to get touched? Oh, what is he going to say now? Who's he going to tell to suck his dick? Like, nobody's really... I feel like a majority of the people don't really see Tekashi 6ix9ine as like a real talented artist. Like, I don't really find talent in his music. Like, he's just fucking screaming, rhyming, basic-ass shit. I want to say he has a ghostwriter, but I can't prove it. But it's just like... Bruh, you're not a talented person. You're only in the place you are right now. You're only topping the billboards and all that bullshit because of your fucking antics, because of the shit you do. People just want to tune in to see if you're gonna get hurt. People like wish bad upon you. Like, I'm one of those people too, bro. Like, I really look forward to him going back to the West Coast and getting fucking hurt. Like that would have been funny. That would have been cool as fuck to watch, bro. Like you were asking for it kind of thing. But yeah, I don't feel like he has fucking hardcore fans like that. Like no, like I mean, at least I don't. Like I only tune in when shit's getting crazy, basically. I'm not really tuning in for anything else. I'm not tuning in because I fuck with 6ix9ine. I'm not tuning in because I just like the entertainment from him doing stupid shit that puts him in, like, weird predicaments of violence and shit like that. Like, that's honestly why I look at it. So after I made that comment, some girl was like, no, Miss Miracle was like, Steezy or Deezy. Okay, so would you. Nobody would want to do that kind of time for crime that a bunch of other niggas committed. Fuck out of here. I agree with that, and I said, facts, especially if I was known for having rainbow hair and 6ix9ine all over my body. I'm snitching on everything. Like, I'm gonna stand my ground on that, bro, and I can really see him doing that because mostly he has the fact that they kind of supposedly switched up on him. They were trying to take his money. They were put out a hit on him, like I said, a million fucking times already. So I think he could use that to be like, oh, I snitched because of this. Like, they were already against me, and they were trying to get me, so whatever. But still, you do not want to be in prison with... You do not want to be Tekashi 6ix9ine and go to prison. You don't want to go there looking like a bitch. Bro, like, it's just a bad look. Other people just laughing emojis. Kitty Feta replies to me, says, facts, that boy is singing like the Temptations right about now. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Like the Temptations. I'm pretty sure it's going over my head, but yeah. Then someone's like, oh, I don't care if he is or not. It isn't my case to fight. But fact is, either he gonna tell or do his time, and we will see which one he does. Don't at me about this shit. If you've never faced the feds before. I mean, it's fucking federal time, bro. Nobody wants to do a fucking life sentence, bro. At the end of the day, no one's gonna do a life sentence, especially for people that you hired, especially for people that kind of did some shit behind your back, probably, and put a hit out on you, bro. The people that the person or the people, the group that kidnapped him was an employee, was an old employee. Like, that came to light. Like, bro, the people that he was with, like, don't even fuck with him. Like, they're just kind of throw him down under. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with saying that if I was in this position, I would snitch. And I almost guarantee we'll see what's gonna happen. No one really knows what's gonna happen. We know that he was transferred, but I'm thinking that he's gonna snitch and try to get the least amount of sentence possible, which he kind of should. I mean, you can't go into prison being a bitch, bro. You can't, like. So I would recommend that he snitches. Like, fuck everybody. Like, you do not want to be in prison, bro. You're probably gonna get beat the fuck up, raped, probably stabbed, bro. Like, the Bloods in there don't even want you. Supposedly he said that he wanted out. He didn't want to be in a place where Crips and Bloods were there. Yeah, our sources say 6ix9ine specifically asked to be in a unit away from the Crips and Bloods. He's gonna snitch, bro. And if he hasn't already, his lawyer's already saying his charges are gonna be dropped because he's gonna snitch. So I'm standing my ground. If I was 6ix9ine in his position, I would fucking snitch. I think he's gonna snitch. We just gotta see what's gonna happen. So until then,